Jackets lose 5-4 to the Pittsburgh Penguins in overtime. That was a bittersweet game. Yeah, it would have been nice to win, and I really wanted us to win. I thought we were the better team most of that game. But with us picking up a point in overtime, we clinched the playoff spot for the second year in a row, which is the first time in franchise history. So there's that little milestone we get, but it would have been nice to get out there, win in regulation, and that could have helped set up a great finish to the year for us. Because then all we would have had to do was go out there, get a point against Nashville, have New Jersey win out. New Jersey would then jump ahead of Pittsburgh, and we would play New Jersey in the first round. And that's the much better situation. I want that one. I see people online that are like, oh, let's not be afraid of the Penguins. Like, if we're going to win the cup, we have to go through Pittsburgh. And I completely agree with that. However, if we face them in the first round again, I think all of this stuff comes into play. All of the momentum of us trying to win our first playoff series in franchise history. And then we have to play Pittsburgh and put that on top of that. And when we play Pittsburgh, it's always a battle. It's always going to be a close game. And those tiny little bounces generally go the Penguins' way. I think if we get Pittsburgh in the second round, we have a much better chance of actually beating them. We don't have that pressure on us of trying to win our first playoff series all against Pittsburgh, the dominant team. Let's go out there. Let's have a good battle with New Jersey. And this scenario is still 100% possible. If New Jersey beats Washington and we beat Nashville and Ottawa does us a huge favor and beats Pittsburgh in regulation, we will play New Jersey in the first round. I want that matchup so bad. It'll be two good games. Even Philadelphia, I'll take a Philadelphia matchup. Just not in the first round against Pittsburgh. Let's go second round, sure. But starting off, first period, first couple minutes, we're testing each other out because we haven't seen each other in a while. And we're trying to get back into the feel of a good, big playoff type of game. 5 minutes into the game, Panarin's coming off the ice. He has the puck. He dances through a couple players. I know, shocker there. He gets into the zone. Atkinson drives the net, pulling the defense back a little bit. Panarin slides the puck over to PLD. PLD catches it. He gets some pressure. Werenski jumps up in the play. PLD sees Werenski, gets him the pass. Werenski cuts across, throws a backhand at the net. It squeaks by Matt Murray. Jackets lead 1-0 about 5 minutes of the game off of Zach Werenski's 16th goal of the year. This is the reason we got Panarin, though. He entered the zone. He drew a bunch of attention to him, which created space for a couple of our players to go into to hit the puck on the net, and it happens to beat Matt Murray, and the Jackets have a quick 1-0 lead. About halfway through the first period, Pittsburgh's in our zone. Ian Cole gets it, turns up to go up the boards. Patrick Hornquist comes in, hits Ian Cole from behind, into the boards. That is a boarding penalty, and Hornquist goes to the box. And a power play gets out there, and they can't do anything. Surprise, surprise. Pittsburgh clears the zone. Konechny gets a little breakaway. Seth Jones does a good job taking the puck off of them. However, in that situation, he also ends up tripping Konechny, and we go 4-on-4 for a little bit. Pittsburgh runs out the final 20 seconds. They get the ting back. They come up the ice. They enter the zone. We back off. It's Phil Kessel. He's at basically the blue line. He shoots the puck. Bob doesn't really see it. He kind of fans at it. It was just a weird goal. That one shouldn't have gone in. Bob should have had it. But the Penguins tie it up. So we just got to get out there and keep attacking Murray, keep getting in the offensive zone, keep taking shots, and we can battle back in this game. A few minutes later, Pittsburgh's coming up the ice. Murray steps up on them, breaks the play a little bit. Puck's just sitting there. JJ reaches up, smacks it to the boards, bouncing it out of our zone. Calvert picks it up. Penguins defender falls. Calvert enters the zone, pitches a little toe drag on Mata, goes around him, throws a backhand, and it beats Murray, and the Jackets have a 2-1 lead off of Matt Calvert's 9th goal of the year. That's a good way to battle back. It was a couple minutes later. We got out there. We got the puck out of our zone. Step 1, good job. We entered the offensive zone. Step 2, complete. And then we put the puck on the net. Step 3, complete, and it's a goal for us. If we complete those 3 steps, nobody can stop us. We got to stick to that plan. Get it out of our zone, enter the zone, shoot the puck. If we keep doing those steps, nobody's going to be able to stop us. We will always come back with more offense. Yeah, the team may score a goal on us, but we'll come right back at them, keep hitting pucks on net, keep hitting the pucks in the net. We got to stick to our game plan of getting out of our zone and moving on. About 5 minutes left in the period. We're in our zone. Pittsburgh keeps Jimenez in there, and we can't get it out of our zone. We have a couple opportunities. We fail to get it out. Finally, we go, send it to the point, trying to get it through. So it stops at the line, throws it towards the net. It's bouncing in the air. Hornquist knocks it out of the air, and it beats Bob. And the Penguins tie it up 2-2. And on this play, JJ is standing on the crease right next to Bob, tying up nobody. I don't know why JJ was there. After this goal, Bob had a little conversation with him like, hey, why are you right there? Go tap a defender. Go get the puck out of the zone. Do something. I'm not going to give out the rebound. Don't stand right next to me. That is a stupid place for JJ to be. Don't get it. And the Pittsburgh Penguins tied up. So we end the second period tied 2-2. I noticed something at the end of the period, and I don't know if I'm making a bigger deal of this than I should be, but they showed a couple of Penguins players, sticks on their knees, hunched over, trying to catch their breath, like we are running them down. And we're just out there, yeah, okay, cool, that was a period of hockey. That's what we do all the time. We give that much effort. We give up that much energy. We're not tired. We're ready for more. And it seemed like they were gassed after the first period. I could be making this completely up, but I don't know. So we head to the second period, and of course, Pittsburgh comes out with a bunch of pressure, and Vezina Bob showed up for the second period. Wasn't really there in the first, wasn't really there in the third, but the second period, he was great. He locked it down. Pittsburgh had a couple of chances early. About 5 minutes in, we get a power play. It is not looking good. It is looking like the power play that started this year. That's 31st in the league for most of the year. Pittsburgh keeps clearing the puck out of our zone constantly one after another. We don't even enter the zone. We get to the blue line, and it's back into our zone. So we change up our power play unit. Second unit comes out. More of the same. Get to the blue line, back to our zone. We're coming up the ice. Zach Werenski drops the puck to Milano. Milano carries the puck up the zone through the center of the ice, gets into the offensive zone, pitches to Vanek on the wall, and goes to the net. And as he goes towards the net, Vanek catches the pass, turns around. Milano at this point had gone past the net. Letang follows Milano. Don't know why he did that. Jenner is standing in the slot, and Vanek turns around with the puck, throws it right to Jenner on the tape. Jenner catches it, throws it past Matt Murray, and the Jackets lead 3-2 off of Jenner's 13th goal of the year. The only good thing about this power play is that we scored. Everything about this power play sucked. We need to change that power play. Never ever do that again. But we scored, so positive, yay! And we do have some more chances in this period. Pittsburgh's coming out of their zone. They kind of turn it over at the blue line. Josh Anderson picks it up, and he just takes off into the zone, skates, blows by the defenseman, cuts in front of the net. Looks like he's going to be Matt Murray. Throws it at the net. Murray gets a piece of it. It goes by. Got Matt Calvert's right there on the back door. It's a little out of his reach, so he reaches over as he is corralling it to catch it. Bauer to shoot the puck. Malkin comes in, pokes it right off his stick, and back to behind the net. It was so close. If Calvert had half an inch longer stick, if Calvert was half a step to the left, he catches that puck right away, throws it in the back of the empty net. It's that little lucky bounce that we don't have against Pittsburgh that prevents this puck from going in the net and allowing Malkin to get to it. But we end the second period up 3-2. Good position for us to be in. We just have to lock down the third and follow our game plan of out of our zone, get into the zone, shoot the puck. And just keep doing that in the third period. We'll be fine. So we come out for the start of the third period. We're pressuring a little bit. Axon's out there challenging. Ginsel has the puck. Axon goes to poke it off of him, hits the stick, bounces up, hit Ginsel in the face. It was a light little tap. The way the refs were letting us play, I'm surprised they called this one, because the refs did a pretty good job in this game. Compared to previous refs between Blue Jackets Penguins games, these were good refs. They just let them go out there, play. There was penalties on both sides that could have been called. This was one of those marginal ones where I'm like, really? You let some stuff go, but you called that one? That's fine. Yes, that is a high stick, but there have been worse stuff in this game. I wouldn't have called the high stick. I would have called something else. What we have to do, though, is get out there and kill this penalty off. And for the first couple minutes or so, we did do that. Pittsburgh comes into our zone, though. They get set up. We're in good position, though. Malkin gets the puck at the point. He stands there and waits. And Jenner got a little impatient and went over and challenged him. And when he did that, we moved a little bit to cover for Jenner. Malkin feeds the pass over to Letang. Letang catches it. Cole goes to block the shot. Letang shoots the puck. It gets by Cole, gets past Bob, and Pittsburgh ties us up once again, 3-3. About 5 minutes later, Pittsburgh's starting to come up out of their zone. We do a good job breaking it up in the neutral zone, and once again, it's Panarin. He takes the puck off the player, moves around, and slides it up to Axon. Axon and PLD take off. They enter the zone. Axon gets the puck over to PLD. and drives towards the net. PLD puts the shot on, Axon catches it, throws on Murray, gets a good shot on him. Murray stops it, but he gives up the rebound. Axon's right there on the doorstep. He catches it and pits to the back of the empty net, and once again, the Jackets lead 4-3 off of Axon's 24th goal of the year. And with this goal, PLD passes Zach Werenski from last year for most points by a rookie, which really cool. Congratulations to PLD, he deserves it. But I'm surprised more people are not talking about it. With an assist on this goal and an assist on the first goal, Artemi Panarin is a point-per-game player. Even if Nashville shuts him down, he'll have 82 points on the year in 82 games. We finally have a point-per-game player. He's turned it on here in the last 19 or so games. He has lit it up. And I hope this continues on into the playoffs. A couple minutes later, we're in the offensive zone, applying pressure, shooting the puck. Sherry's at the point. He's challenging. He gets the puck out of the zone, and he takes off. Seth Jones is back, trying to catch him. But Zach Werenski is in good position, staying with Sherry. Sherry comes down. He's managed to get his shot away. But Zach does a good job. He doesn't take the penalty, pushes him to the side of the net. And then he stops skating. Bob's down on the side of the net, has a glove there. Sherry, who's allowed to lay on the ice right next to the goal with the puck in between Zach's legs because he stopped skating. He takes the puck, flips it, it hits Bob's glove, and enters the back of the net. And Pittsburgh ties it up again, 4-4. Bob should have been more on his post. Zach should have kept skating into Sherry, moving him out away from there so he can't do it and pick up the puck. Seth should have stayed stronger on the puck at the point and kept it in. Just dump it down. Don't let Sherry get it out of your zone. Break down by 3 of our better players, and Pittsburgh ties it up. And this is another kind of one of those luck things. How often is a player allowed to lay on the ice with the puck in between the defenseman's legs and he gets it? It just blows my mind how this all came to be. But Pittsburgh tied it up. And Pittsburgh used this momentum. They kept getting into our zone, and we would keep icing it over and over and over again. This is where one of the things I would have called a penalty on. We would get the puck in our zone, get it out of our zone, but we don't get the red line because we have a Pittsburgh guy pressuring us. So we go to hit our guy, and so we bounce it off the boards. Well, the Pittsburgh defender steps in to our guy so he can't skate around him and go and get the puck and beat the icing. They did that over and over and over again. That is interference. Yeah, every team does it in the league, but they generally do a little, hey, no, stop that as they go by. They don't step into the board so they can't skate by. They don't push them away. They're taking away their ice. That's interference that should have been called. It's not called because the refs were letting them play. That's the only gripe I have with the refs in this game, is that they were allowed to do that over and over and over again, and we kept icing it over and over and over again, and we couldn't get down on Murray and take some more shots. And then since we couldn't get the change, Pittsburgh stayed in our zone, we were getting even more tired, and it happens even more. And then it's a downward cycle, and we just can't get out of our zone. Bob hangs on. He looks good. He's making some saves. Some incredible saves, too. Pittsburgh applied some pressure. They had some good shots. But Bob locked it down. He got us to overtime. Got us to the clinching point. So we had to overtime. It's a little bit of a back and forth. We enter the zone. It's Axon. He goes towards the net. He tries to pit one on Matt Murray as he's about outside the net. He gets slashed. The puck goes free. And he goes to the ref. Hey, that was a slash. And it wasn't like one of the weak ones that most of the teams were doing. It was a pretty good slash. But hey, it's overtime. They haven't called anything this game. They're not calling that now. Fine, just go play. Though Kessel picks up the puck, comes up ice. We're in good position. It's a 2-on-2. Zach has his guy, and Wenberg has Kessel. And Wenberg does a good job. He keeps Kessel to the outside. Kessel takes the shot. It beats Bob Glove's side, and Pittsburgh wins 5-4. They did not have a lead the entire game. They got a couple of bounces and a couple of lazy plays on our part, and they stayed in the game. We have to find a way to finish this game off. If Zach pushes Sherry all the way, we win in regulation. That one little itty bitty play, and it is a play that he's worked on his entire life as a defenseman. He's a defenseman in the NHL. He should know, get that guy to the boards. Make sure he doesn't have an opportunity to do anything. And it cost us an extra point and possibly home ice advantage. And we might have to play Pittsburgh in the first round because of that one play. Hopefully we can take the momentum of making the playoffs and use that to beat the Nashville Predators, who clinched the President's Trophy. They can't do any better. They can't do any worse. So hopefully they rest a couple of players and we get a little bit easier over time. We got to get out there. We got to get the 2 points. And hopefully Ottawa can do us a huge favor and beat Pittsburgh in regulation. So until next time, click like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until then, I will see you later.